We have some new updates to go through here in today's video. 12 new camos being revealed, people using them in-game early, some changes made to the game, and much more. Be sure to subscribe for more caught update videos like this. But first up here, some important fixes for my W. This morning we released an update that addressed an issue where the scoreboard could not be opened or would cause flickering for some players in multiplayer matches. This fix has caused some prestige icons to appear incorrectly in the scoreboard. We are aware and tracking the issue. So I saw a bunch of comments on my previous video about this issue and other weird scoreboard issues, so they gotta fix that very soon. Of course, they're actively working on that, so that's good to see. And next from Raven Software, we're investigating an issue causing Plunder stats to be applied to Battle Royale stats, which is kind of crazy. You could pad your stats from playing Plunder like no tomorrow. People thought that was an intentional change, which wouldn't be too surprising if they did that, but of course that was just a bug there, and they're fixing that, and it should be done today potentially, so that's good to see. And overall for Plunder, let me know down below if you've been experiencing any issues with Plunder. The game ran pretty smoothly. I feel like everything was working well, and overall Plunder as a mode returning is a solid W. It's a ton of fun, not the main thing I'm playing, but it's a good way to, you know, play Warzone but not really go as try hard, but still have a challenge. There still is an objective. It's not just like mindlessly shooting and getting cash. Like, you still are fighting other teams to get the most amount of cash to win the game. Sometimes it gets intense. Like, I was playing on stream yesterday and it actually got a lot of fun there. I forgot how fun Plunder was. So I think that's a solid mode overall. It's running well. Everything is cool. There's some rewards as well we'll talk about in future videos, but let me know down below your opinions on that there. But now for the new camos here, we have a trailer in the background. We have new CDL Camos here, which actually are pretty cool because they're actually made and designed by the teams themselves, as for previously the camos that came out were kind of just made by the league or made by Call of Duty, whatever. But now that the team actually got their own, you know, artists to work on these camos and create these camos and release them now, that's really fire. I want to run through some of the camos here. Here's an overview of all of the camos, the 2023 team pack camos available on May 2nd. Again, 12 teams here in the league, of course. A lot of them are cool. Some of them are a little underwhelming, of course. The first one here, honestly, so fire. The Los Angeles Thieves camo is insane. I mean, this one's fire. The red, the black with the little gold accent there. So sick. Unfortunately, though, I do want to mention these are actually blueprints here only for the Vaznev, and it's a build I'm assuming is really good for ranked play, of course, and fits all those rules, so that makes sense there. But I would have much rather seen, as I've been talking about in previous videos, just a camo release that you could use on all weapons. Just something where, you know, you buy it, it costs money, whatever, but at least I can use this camo on every weapon in the game, or at least all SMGs or all ARs. Again, similar to the weapon vaults that we saw at the launch of the game, which they didn't really continue with, which sucks. But, you know, obviously this is a Vaznev blueprint only for the Vaznev. It's still cool, but I would rather it be for all weapons, or at least the SCAR as well, or the TAC 56, I should say. But that's that there. Next here, the Optic Texas camo is a little underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. It's cool, it's clean, mostly black with some, you know, green accents on the side and the bottom, but it would have been a lot nicer to see like a full green bottom part and then the, you know, top part be black and then maybe some streaks of green there. I don't know, it's still cool, but it's a little underwhelming in my opinion. So as Optic fan, kind of disappointed there, but still solid. We have the Florida weapon blueprint here. Pretty cool camo overall. Nothing too crazy. It's a little all over the place, but it is still cool. The colors are sick. The Boston camo, this is actually a fire one. I don't know why they're doing a lot of blue here, because really their logo has nothing to do with blue as far as I know, but it's a cool color. It's a cool blue with the green as well, and a little red and I guess magenta. Works really well, so I'm liking that there. LAG, Los Angeles Guerrillas, cool as well. The purple's sick. I mean, sucks that the org's not going to be here next year most likely, but still is cool. Minnesota Rocker, solid one as well too. I always like their colors, honestly, and that's a really cool one. Nothing too special though. The London Royal Ravens actually have a solid one as well. Again, they're not doing well in the CDL, but the camo's sick, so I'll give them that. And this one here, Atlanta FaZe, they got a solid one, honestly. So super red. So if you don't like red, you're not gonna like this camo. But if you look closely, and I'll show some gameplay up of someone using it early in game as well, which I'll talk about in a second. It's like a diamond camo. It's literally like a diamond camo, but ruby red. It's literally a ruby diamond camo, which I think is so fire, honestly. So if you're a fan of like that classic diamond camo, it's kind of got that vibes, honestly. So I think it's really sick overall. And again, people have been finding this in-game early. I guess this is Parasite playing at ranked play, and this is not him using it. I'm pretty sure he picked this up from someone else using it. Again, you guys know how these glitches work. I'm not so sure where this is from. If it's an unlock tool, I'm completely against that, but there are a lot of just very easy glitches that people do in the create a class menu, as you guys know, where you just switch around some stuff and then the blueprint appears in your menu. So again, I'm not a glitching channel. I don't want to go through how to do that here, but there are probably some easy methods to use some of these camos early. They'll probably be patched. Not a big deal. They're releasing very soon. Hopefully they're not too much money. I mean, honestly, I would rather it be free, but, you know, it's whatever. At least, you know, back in the day, I want to make a separate video about this, but I talked about the bacon camo was like $2 or 160 Microsoft points, whatever it was called, back in, you know, BO2 era, 2013, whatever. And you could use that camo on every weapon. So I think people would easily pay, if they, you know, decrease the price a little bit, $5 or maybe even $10 to buy a camo like this, but be able to use it on every weapon, and they would still probably make just as much money, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, let me know down below your opinions on that. So we'll see. That's a whole different topic for a separate video, but still, this ruby diamond camo I think is fire. So let me know down below if you're gonna be buying any of these camos here. As a fan of the CDL, of course, I want to rep my teams. I don't have every image here. I know New York has a solid camo with the yellow there. You'll see it in the trailer in the background of this video, but you know, really cool stuff there. So I'm glad they're doing this here, and the teams actually got to design their own camos, which is sick. And finally here, I'm gonna go through this tweet from FaZe Adapt. This is actually interesting. He said, delete one forever. We have Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Verdansk, Warzone. So I guess Warzone 1 overall. And honestly, I mean, look, I would probably say MW2, and that might be like a crazy opinion there. And maybe it would be between MW2 or Verdansk, but I played more Verdansk, and I feel like I had more fun playing Verdansk than MW2, and it's partly because I first started playing Call of Duty right after MW3 came out, so I got my Xbox like Christmas 2011, so like a month after MW3 came out. So I wasn't around for those previous Call of Duties like BO1. I played BO1, but I wasn't around for its launch. I was not around for MW2 whatsoever. I got the game in 2011 as well, but I wasn't around for the actual era of when it was popular, so I never got to play that game really. So maybe I missed out, and if I did play it when it came out, I would like it so much. Who knows? But I think MW3 is just a better, more refined version of MW2. MW3 is solid, infected, Spec Ops missions, the campaign, so fire. MW2's campaign is classic, but I don't know, I just enjoy that game a lot more. BO2 is undeniably classic, definitely, I mean, my favorite COD of all time, definitely top 2 in my opinion. Verdansk, it was really fun. Like when Warzone Verdansk first came out, that was crazy. So even though I don't play Warzone too much, I feel like that was a better experience than any times I've played MW2. So let me know down below, guys. I mean, look, I respect you guys. If you like MW2, that's your #1 COD. I get it. Like, I definitely get it. It's a solid game. The weapons, the gunplay, the maps are iconic, and the campaign's classic. Like, I get all that stuff. But if I had to delete one forever from this list, you have to delete one. I'm probably picking MW2, so let me know down below your opinions on that. That might be controversial, but I don't know. What are you gonna delete Black Ops 2? Probably a lot of you guys might say MW3, honestly, or Warzone, but I don't know, man. It's definitely interesting, so let me know down below your opinions on that. But that's it here for this video. Be sure to subscribe for more COD update videos like this. Be sure to follow me on Kick for daily live streams, Discord down below as well. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.